That's a funny joke.
But I also, what's the word?
Preamble.
No. Preempt it, yeah, with nonce is well overused in comedy.
Yeah.
You can't sit anywhere in the crowd now without getting called a nonce. Yeah.
No. Or a slag.
No, that's not in comedy. That's a certain place.
Let's without looking at Daniel, are we recording? Yeah. Keep this in. Not needs improving, Daniel.
What?
People's reactions to one of the most standard jobs going.
What is it?
What do you do for a living? You asked me.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a civil engineer.
What, he's just a normal engineer, but nice?
Yeah.
Is that?
What, you're just an engineer, but you don't tell people to fuck off?
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what they all say, don't they? Civil engineer's been around for too long now for not to be surprised at it.
Civil servant is the, because to me, I've got a standard, when someone says that, I've got a standard.
What's your standard?
Standard, what's the reply to that? Is like, what is that? That's what they say on Family Fortunes. Because it is all the time. I'm a civil servant, Les.
Yeah.
And my other standard is, have you heard me say when someone's special? An engineer?
Oh, no.
It's like, I never know what that is. Like, except in Yorkshire when it means you're an engine there.
I wrote a joke today.
Oh, I love it when you write jokes.
I wrote a joke.
Oh, go on then.
I've got a bit of a problem. I've recently taken up ice skating, and I don't like it, but it's so hard to stop.
Would that not work better with like downhill skiing or something?
I mean, that worked, but it's even better. It's so hard to stop, isn't it? It works, doesn't it? I wouldn't have taken up downhill skiing, would I?
But it makes as much sense.
Uphill skiing.
Uphill gardening, eh?
That's me bumming.
Oh, I hate that one as well. Yeah. I'm not wanking off two blokes.
For the record, I'm not wanking off two men.
We should do, instead of on the Patreon, we should do like 10 minutes call it the hack files, where we just talk about. We can call it Inzimamal Hack. Where we talk about the things that happen too much in cricket.
Yeah. we should do one special in the autumn and call it Hacktober. Let's do our special Hacktober in October.
What, like
just one episode,
like Stoptober, but we might do that and just be shit at all my gigs in October. Just give me 6 in it all over the place.
I'm going to have a free diary and call it November.
November, yeah. Off.
Just do like gay gigs in December
and January.
Oh,
now you're just thinking of all the
others. June, just like.
Let's not.
Gigs with people who look like your mum.
Oh, I thought he was going to.
That was going to be anti-Semitic. Jesus Christ.
Well, he was one of the good ones.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So let's welcome everybody to the podcast officially. It's called Room for Improvement with Danny McLaughlin.
Hello. And Justin Morales.
Oh, there you go.
But you normally do that, though.
I know. I was mixing up a bit. I'm improving, Danny. That's the whole point of what we do. You join us here. We're recording on a Tuesday. We normally record on Mondays, don't we?
That is mad, though, if we're improving.
Yeah.
It's took us since June for you to let me say your name.
Yeah. You weren't ready. I had a weekend away in Scotland this weekend.
Oh, was it cold?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. No. Cold as well.
I only do those cold Scottish gigs in November.
Very good. He's on fire today, isn't he? You could have done him in February.
Yeah, February, yeah.
I was up, I did all sorts. Elgin.
Oh, yeah.
Where
is that?
So it's like on the way to Inverness from Aberdeen.
Is that where the marbles are from?
No, it's where the Lord Elgin is from, who stole the marbles.
I know, but I genuinely thought that that's where they were from.
Listen to this for a joke that I did that I didn't get enough from the people of Elgin. Gosh, boring around here, isn't it? I'm so not saying it's boring, but this is a fact. On the way, I drove through a town called Keith. Yeah, like named your town after like a middle-aged man manager. I went, and now we've come to Elgin, where you thought, oh, well, let's mix it up a bit by having an anagram of Nigel.
Oh, that's funny.
That's fire, isn't it?
Deserves more of that.
Nothing, got nothing.
My favourite one of them, sorry to cut you off, is when you go near York and there's a place called Askham Bryan.
Askham Bryan.
Askham Bryan.
Do you know my favourite place in Yorkshire is near Bradford called Idle?
All right.
And there's a place there, the Idle Working Men's Club.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's right from Countdown. Back in the 80s, that Richard Whiteley told that story.
Oh, did he?
The Idle Working Men's Club, of course, yes. I love Countdown.
Do you?
Yeah. I saw me Uncle John this morning. Not my real uncle.
I don't really like it.
What, my Uncle John?
Countdown.
It's not for you.
I think it's Tish.
It's not.
I just did a little countdown joke.
I know, I got it. Yeah. It's only 4 letters, though, so I didn't give it anything. Shit.
All right, I think it's Tish. There you go. Changed it. E-Tish. I think it's E-Tish.
I think it's Dunbun-Maury. That's moribund.
Oh, nice.
So I was with my mum today. I had to take her to the hearing aid shop. And
Sale on. January.
I told you about this hearing aid shop, haven't I?
I know, but do you do that? Genuine question. Do places like that have a sale? So if you're feeling like a bit deaf in December, you're like, oh, I'll just wait till January.
Yeah, they have Black Friday sales.
How much?
Yeah. I'm going to not get my ears done till January and get them done in the sale. I'll get last year's model. So I took my mum, right? So I'll tell everybody this out loud because she won't listen to it. But I took my mum to... she's moved up here. I'm looking after her, making sure she's all right. And she's getting a bit forgetful about some things. So I took her in... I was going on the shops with her. We're in Marx's. She doesn't do a shopping in Marx's. She just gets some bits. Proper mum thing, that, innit?
People who do their full shop at Marx's is mad.
It's not, actually. We've discussed this already, haven't we?
I just think it's mad.
Did we not discuss this already once?
I did it last night.
What?
Full big shop.
I've converted her.
I know.
I've changed Rachel's
Fucking
life.
siphoning the Patreon. That's
I got a Cardo delivered last night.
A Cardo as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Marx's Cardo?
Yeah.
If you look for the bargains in Marks and Spencer's,
right,
and you buy like their fresh fruit and veg, it is better. There's a woman on... Have you seen that one on Instagram who does it?
No.
She went in Christmas to tell us, finish the story.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your mum.
No, you.
Oh, yeah.
You
I went in at Christmas to get like just some bits every now and again.
Yeah.
And now I'm addicted. I can't go back now.
What bits do you normally get? Let me see if I can guess what you get, what you definitely get. I reckon you get... Well, it's changed slightly, the taste, but it was the Premier League of diet own brand pop. It was the orange Florida
the orange crush.
Oh, it's called Orange Crush now. I think it's the same, but the bottle's changed.
The best one of them ever was the lemon and Sicilian lime flavoured water.
Yeah. Fire in it.
Oh.
Some stuff in Marx's is just...
The best thing they do, and I still go, because you know that they've got, I think it's the biggest Marks and Spencer's in the country.
Into it.
Cheshire Oaks.
Yeah, built on a recycled centre. Everywhere you go, it goes. This toilet was built from the very clay which we dug the...
And the flushes with the rainwater and that.
Yeah, and it's in a swamp, isn't it?
It's got a bureau de change.
They all have.
No, I know. But furniture and everything, it's sick. But the breaded chicken, I know it's not your but like...
I got that yesterday.
The breaded chicken fillets.
Some fried chicken.
Oh, mate, it just takes me back to Nanny's house. Breaded chicken fillet, chips, lettuce, shredded lettuce, and pickled onions with a little piece of bread, butter, proper chips as well. Oh,
yeah. Do you know what I liked from Marx's when I was a kid? Because we never went. But my Auntie Margaret, who had a couple of quid, she used to get she used to buy everything from Marx's, frozen. And they used to what they call crinkle cut chips.
Oh, the chips, right.
Chips, yeah, which I'd never normally like, but actually from there, they're nice.
Do you know what Mildred's got? Rudy has them every now and again. I phone him and he's having his tea. She's got a crinkle chipper.
Well, she cuts the chips up with a crinkle cutter.
Yeah. So it does actual crinkle cut chips. Do you know what I feel sorry for? Get ready with the button. I want to know where you are now. You know what I'm going to say? Where's he gone? Where's St. Michael? I wonder where you are now. That's a rebrand I can't get behind that. Do you think it was like to be more...
You know, St. Michael's the patron saint of underpants. He was.
But do you think it's
that's why they had that brand?
Oh, is it really?
No. That's what. Do you remember these are old comic jokes about underwear in supermarkets. St. Michael patron of these. She gets, you know that he has his says left and right. Ellen Arswin knows which way to put them on. Oh, that's why she gets her knickers from CNA.
CNA. Oh, it's horrible, that, isn't it?
Cock and ass.
It's 2024.
Do you know what I bought this weekend from Marks and Spencer's?
What?
Do you know what I bought?
What?
actual vests,
Oh, nah.
like singlets.
Nah.
Put it on. I thought to myself, I tweeted this. I went, put this vest on. I think, man of my age puts on, goes, Tony Soprano. Looks in the mirror, goes, Jim Royal.
The guy at M&S, when he delivered my shopping, it was well obvious that
Which van was he in?
I don't know. I didn't look. It's
He
hard.
texts you. He says, I'm Jim, I'm in Plum.
I don't know.
I'm Tony, I'm in Marmalade.
When he arrived, the guy, it was really obvious that I'd never had it done before. It was obvious I was working class when he arrived. Because
It's obvious when he saw your house. How many chips did you order in a cone? Still laughing about that last week.
when he turned up,
It's mad.
I went to the door with my Aldi bags
Of
for
your
life.
fucking chips.
You know, my dad rang me and told me it told me that I got it wrong, that it was chips and curry.
Chips and curry.
Because he said that the guy, when he came round, he went, I've spent half an hour washing her hair and it's still not out.
Oh, and round there as well, they probably hated that.
Yeah. So in
Proper
the curry.
yellow curry it was.
So you had the Ocado man come?
Yeah,
With the
but-
M&S?
Yeah. But he knows that working class because I went to the door with Aldi bags.
Why did you go to the door with any bags?
Bags for life. Because when Asda come, they don't bring it in bags, carry bags. They just bring it in big crates.
Oh, you have to give you each individual item.
Yeah.
So what do they do? You carry the crate in and you go, get all that on the side?
No, they put the crate on the doorstep, and then me and Amy have to stand at the front door trying to not let the cat out while you put all the food into your own bags.
That's awful.
I know, so
I'd
I'm
rather just go.
never going back now. So Ocado just gave it me, so I went and with my bags for
And then
life.
they take the bags off you next week.
Oh, like the milkman?
Do you know that?
No.
So you pay for the bags, yeah? But then when you give them back next week, they give you the money back.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't they just
So you know the bags come, and you know they come colour-coded as well.
No.
So they're grey bags, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some had burgundy writing on. So they're like store cupboard. The green ones are fridge.
I've already
and blue
used
ones are
like
freezer.
some of them.
You give them back. You don't have to. You give them many bags back. They'll take all the bags and give you 5p back for each bag.
But you don't have to give them back.
No,
so
they're not
ask
going to go
me for
away.
the bags back.
Why
Right,
don't
okay.
they just bring more bags and then you give them, like the milkman?
That's sort of what they do, but you just because then you might not give them back.
Right.
You have to pay for them up front.
Okay, cool. I'm not going back because of that. Because honestly, it's effort. Like spend like 20 minutes at the front door trying to like bring the shopping in.
But that doesn't make sense for the man because he's got to wait.
I
Like
know.
he could be off.
They don't
delivering.
care though.
No.
Asda don't care about
No,
the man.
everything's just like in crates, like launched into crates. So like your bread will be at the bottom, but
Yeah.
there's like bottles of pop on top of it. And
You do get the feeling that the Ocado is a bit more, but it's not. It's the same people in it. But you do get the feeling a bit more. Oh no, this is for Rachel. She likes her bread put it in the side.
I'm so glad I'm better than everyone and I shop local. Go to the veg shop and the butcher and like.
I mean, you're so better than everyone.
I'm better than all of you. Supermarkets.
Danny off the grid here.
Get your stuff from Walmart then.
It's not owned by Walmart anymore.
What, Asda?
Yeah.
Is it not?
No.
Who's it owned by?
It's owned by some lads, I think, from Blackburn who own all the garages.
Oh, the Euro Garage guys.
Yeah.
Did they buy Asda?
I think they bought Asda.
We'll find out.
That's how much things cost on the motorways.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they bought them. Yeah, they bought them for their petrol offering, I think, and like that because that's where their expertise
That's
is.
Billy's though, that, isn't it?
TDR Capital.
And who's that?
In February 2021, I don't want to mispronounce the name, so I'll just say two men and TDR Capital.
Hang on a minute. Why do you want to? Does it sound like they've got Blackburn names?
Mohsin Issa and
Yeah.
and
Just say
Zuba Issa. I don't ever get them wrong though. And TDR Capital acquired Asda, which at the time was valued at 6.8 billion.
Right, so it's TDR Capital. It's not them two, really.
It's their business. They bought it. TDR Capital will be just by the
They
investment.
funded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
these guys.
They got money. Got pure money. Plus, they own Starbucks franchises and all sorts.
Yeah. I hate Starbucks.
Do you? I'm not a fan of Starbucks. I like caffeine.
Them Asian lads that got that, if they own Starbucks and they've got money, they've got money in shite, mate. That's bad. Starbucks is bad. It's the worst one. We've spoke about it loads. I fucking hate it. I know Costa's technically the worst one.
Yeah. Why do you hate Starbucks?
It's got the best branding. I just don't I think the coffee tastes terrible. Because I drink cold coffee, you can just really tell that it's not good. But weirdly, I probably drink, other than like our mates' coffees, like Garden Social and Little Yellow Pig and that, I probably drink more Starbucks coffee. Do you know why? Because their coffee's shit in the stores. Those little cans from the garage of the espresso, really good.
Are they?
But that's obviously not Starbucks. They've just put their name to it.
Do you know how long I've been in the stand-up game? Say how long I'm in the stand-up game. So when I started doing stand-up, you could go to the garage late at night if you had a hot drink. Nescafe
Right.
had them cans that you could buy, open them, and a chemical reaction.
Yeah, it would make them warm.
Yeah.
They must have been
Like
like
£4 each or something.
fucking
And a thimble of coffee.
carcinogenic then.
They've got to be what have you got there? I've got a non-recyclable product with chemical reactions in it to warm up this coffee, probably made not fair trade.
No,
To be fair
absolutely
trade
not.
like
Well, not
that.
Nescafe.
And the Nescafe, yeah.
Oh, no.
It couldn't be any worse, could it?
Do you know about, is it Radon? The stuff that makes your watch
Yeah.
fingers glow.
Yeah.
Do you remember, have you heard about when that was discovered in like the Victorian times? And they thought it was,
Oh, I've seen this.
they thought it was amazing.
And people would...
They were putting it on their teeth. To be like, "Ugh," and then they would just all die of cancer because it's radioactive. And they were just being like, "Ah, Ron, scary." And you're
Who
like,
famously died of radon poisoning? People
that Russian spy.
No, somebody in like... I remember watching something about this. They used to get it on their hands. They worked in the factories and they would glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Marie Corey.
She found it. She died of it.
Why does that come up when I've Googled that?
Don't know.
Because she's a nuclear physicist. She was the first female winner of the Nobel Prize for Physics.
If she died of that though, she's on the list with the Segway guy.
No, it is her.
Yeah, she died of it, yeah.
Yeah. Radiation from work.
Oh, she's on the Segway list then.
On
Good.
the Match.com guy. His wife left him for somebody he met.
Oh, that's so good.
She met on his site. Match.com. Do you know I was on a plane last night?
Who else? Oh, what's the guy? The Galileo. He didn't die, but like obviously, he was a victim of his success because he went blind because he was being too busy in the sky, wasn't he? Yeah.
I was on a plane yesterday.
What?
I was on a plane yesterday.
Why?
I was coming back from Scotland,
Right.
from Aberdeen.
No, let's chat now.
Yeah.
Because last week I was like, "Oh, you're flying," and you were like, "Nah, fuck that. That airport shit. It's miles away." And you made me look feel like a right dick for even suggesting it.
I got the train there,
Right.
but it's really impossible to get the train
Right.
back. It was like 9 hours coming back, 3 changes, so I had to fly back.
But you do remember saying that to me though, like, yeah.
I'm a man of contradiction. I sometimes forget what I've lied
That
about.
sounds like a Billy Ray Cyrus album.
I'm a
wasn't
man of contradiction.
Is that a song?
I don't know. I'm a man of...
It's something like that.
Is it?
I'm a man without conviction.
Google hum it.
Constant sorrow.
Yes. From that film.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yeah. That's one of them films that people just got into the music like for about bluegrass.
Yeah,
Bluegrass
yeah.
got a thing. And
Yeah.
you actually went, yeah.
Yeah, and then like fucking there was like dickheads in like 42s asking to play the Soggy Bottom Boys.
I'm a man. Constant. That sounds like that porn thing you did at the beginning. Oh man.
I think I was actually thinking of Karma Chameleon though, because that I'm a man
Without conviction.
Yeah.
Come in United Road. Oh. So I was on the plane and this guy, and he was like the opposite person to me. Let me describe him to you, right?
Was he black?
No, because it wouldn't be the opposite. Because I'm slow.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
He was a young guy. He was quite tall. I think he worked in the oil and gas, as everybody does in Aberdeen. What do you do? Work in oil and gas?
O&G.
Oil and gas. And he was a tall guy, and he was on the plane, and he'd been with a load of other lads who'd been working, and they'd been drinking because the plane was delayed for like 8 hours. Just all a bit noisy and loud. And he had his headphones in when you're supposed. Like, I know that there's no real need to take your headphones off when they're giving you the safety demonstration. We all know that if the plane goes down, I'm not going to go, I watch this, guys, I know what to do. I know what they're doing. It's to make us feel comfortable, and that's...
I know it's hack and it's probably been done, but one of the first bits of observational comedy that I thought of before I even did stand up is when they were doing that. I was like, this is only good if we crash land in a rave. They give you a light and a whistle.
One of the first times I saw Phil Walker, I thought this was a great bit he did about, he's got the shuttle up from Manchester. You can imagine him doing that, can't you? He goes, and they do the safety demonstration at the beginning, and they're explaining what's happening. We do crash landing water, but they're we're coming from London to Manchester. Yeah. We're going to have 3 canals and Pickmere Lake.
Have you been there?
Pickmere, yes, massive, isn't it?
People do wild swims there.
Yeah, and they do jumping in, windy jumps off the top.
Interesting. Never been.
Can I finish this thing?
Yeah.
So this guy was on there, and I'll tell you, so I'm looking at him, right, and he's got, he's wearing Prada trainers.
Slip-on ones.
No, but they're worn in.
Yeah.
He's a young lad.
Don't like them at all.
No. They might have been Boss or whatever, like black
Yeah, I know
trainers.
what you mean.
He's got skinny jeans on, yeah. He's got a gilet, yeah. And I think he's only wearing his gilet because he had his...
the badges in.
He got his badges in on, so he has his gilet on. And he's wearing a D-squared cap.
Oh.
Right? And I didn't like him.
He sounds like someone that would be sat in the front row of a gig in one of those Dubai gigs.
Yeah, or sat in the front row of a gig over here, but with a girlfriend all done up, like she's dressed up for a night out at the opera, and he's just come out in his really expensive clothes. And I saw him on Tinder while waiting for the plane to go off. And you go that way for no? Or
I don't know.
Which way to go?
Don't know.
Anyway.
You've never done it?
I could tell which way he was going because, like...
Look at us, none of us never touched Tinder.
I have. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Loads of... he's doing loads of, like, for all the fit ones. But the venom with which he was going, no!
Like he was almost saying it.
Yeah, no! You know the worst thing is, Rachel?
What?
I saw you on the one he said... No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm joking.
Imagine if Rachel was that desperate that she set her settings to Aberdeen.
There was somebody in the audience in my gig. He was from Aberdeen and she was from Amsterdam. And I went, how far have you set your... They'd met on Tinder.
Is it that far?
Yeah, it's quite far. But that does happen, doesn't it, down in the southeast? Like people in Dover will match...
Bruges or something, yeah.
Trying to get in Bruges with Bruce. Bruce in Bruges. Calais, oh, do what you like. En français.
I'm going to Amsterdam next week.
Oh, yeah. Are you with?
The Comedy Store.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a little gig, yeah.
Woo!
Just a little one-off.
What off? Where are you doing it?
Don't know. They haven't told me. Anna's not told me, but...
All right. What day?
The 3rd of Feb.
What day is that, though?
Saturday.
All right. Doesn't affect our recording.
No, I'll be back on the Sunday. It's like one
Glad
day.
you're not going to... You're not negating your responsibilities.
No, absolutely
Jolly
not.
Boy's out second time in Amsterdam in a few weeks.
Well, like you did yesterday.
Oh, she's done you there.
What do you mean? I'm the lead on this podcast. So it all depends on when I'm available, doesn't it?
What's funny as well is like you're part joking, but you're not. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like your Bruno Fernandes. That's what I mean. I'm definitely selected.
Yeah. But everyone hates you.
And I do a lot of moaning.
Overrated.
Yeah. I go into hero mode often to save the podcast.
Had a good 18 months.
Yeah. As things start going wrong for me, I start just like trying a bit too hard. Try to play anecdotes through the middle. That should be there.
Do you want to do what needs to improve?
I'll tell you what does need to improve.
1 minute.
What's that?
Highway to Hell, AC/DC.
Yeah, but why?
Because it's gone. Like, come on, that's better than it's been in weeks.
I don't think I don't get the relevance though.
Because it's things are going bad.
We're abolishing it.
Right. Okay.
It's going to hell. What is it?
It's tenuous that.
I liked it as well because if we
do you want it
didn't...
to improve? Rachel's music choices.
No, because I liked it as well because if we didn't like someone, instead of pressing that...
Oh, the dead, but they're like... So if I went, you know that Jimmy Savile? He's definitely gone to hell. Elland Road. Definitely gone there. What needs to improve is the standard, of customer service in this country. It is.
Sorry to cut you off, but I just need to say this, and it's all. I'm not going to explain it. This country's shit, mate. Crack on.
So yesterday, I'd booked the flight on Logan Air. Okay. Big shout out to Logan Air.
Wolverine's airline.
No, Logan Raw. Yeah, I said it on my other podcast. I said that, didn't I? I don't fucking like this.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you.
Nah, I don't think I'd like it.
Yeah, I think you would.
It's too stressful. Sounds stressful.
No, it's right up your street. It's about a disjointed family who.
It's about the Glazers, and I don't want to watch it.
No.
I don't want to watch it. It's about the Murdochs, isn't it? It's the Murdochs.
So you tell me what you think's happened here. Okay, so Logan Air are a budget airline that have a monopoly on the Manchester to Aberdeen route.
All right.
So the Manchester to Aberdeen route is very often will be workers in the oil and gas. Yeah, that's what it is a lot. There's not many tourists going.
Train to Manchester, flight to Aberdeen.
No, flight there, flight back.
No, I mean like even the ones that don't live in Manchester. That's what they say. You're in like Leeds. You can't go to Leeds. You'll have to get train to Manchester, flight to Aberdeen.
Oh, no, I think you can fly from other places to Aberdeen.
Oh, right.
But what I'm saying is the Manchester Aberdeen line
Right, okay.
is them.
Right.
Okay. I don't know if British Airways might do it all. I don't know. But Logan Air's the one that you get. You cannot, and it's one of them small airlines. We've been on it together. Me and you went to Aberdeen.
Oh, was that Logan Air?
Yeah.
I thought that was EasyJet.
No, it was one of them.
Don't like them.
Planes. So £140 to fly to Aberdeen. Right, which isn't cheap. It's not expensive. It's what it costs. That's what it is. Yeah.
Shouldn't be though.
No, but it's what it costs. It's what it cost me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 days ago, I got an email from them saying, and this is like, I'm paraphrasing the email. It just went, I'm going to do the Scottish accent. Oh, I see you're flying on Monday. Looks like the weather's going to be terrible.
Right.
So the weather's going to be bad on Monday. So it just went, if you want to change your plans now, you can book any other flight, yeah? You can book any other flight, 7 days either side, if it's more convenient for you, right? So I went, well, I want to go on that flight, we'll see how it goes. They went, don't worry though. We're preempting, second time we've used that phrase on this podcast today, the bad weather, so we're going to have extra crews, planes on standby for you. Yeah? Check in, no problem, get there. The snow was bad. My mate Andy, you know Andy from Aberdeen, Andy, who hangs around all the gigs. Have you never met him?
No.
Oh, he's met you. He's seen you at the Lemon Tree with me.
Oh, right.
Good guy.
Good guy.
Came out of his work near the airport, went to the other side of Aberdeen, picked me up to bring me to the airport.
Good guy.
Because I'd said to him I was struggling. And he picked me up, took me to the airport, got there nice and early, checked in. Not a word, nothing. Get there. I paid to go in the lounge. Because I've got a lounge.
You love a lounge, you. Anything with lounge on. You probably wear that lingerie.
I'm wearing loungewear today. I'm wearing loungewear. So I'm wearing loungewear and these trainers, right? Let me show. Can you see these trainers on the screen?
You can now, yeah.
Do you know what?
Can now you've put them right in front of the camera.
Do you know what Rachel Fairburn described them as?
What?
They're the kind of trainers that really posh girls in London wear that want to look like this scruffy.
Yeah. Like Posh Girl Festival trainers.
Yeah.
Notting Girl Carnival trainers. Some batties will be getting wined with them on.
These trainers are worn by girls with dead straight hair and silk slip dresses on at a thing going, so you're a music producer, are you?
You know what the worst ones of them is when you see a girl like in a dress but with like Nike Air Force Ones that looks like she's got off a skip.
Yeah.
Like it's horrible. Ugh.
Shouldn't be getting married in that.
They're like, and they point up.
Yeah.
They're like Aladdin slippers, like they're creasing them so bad.
They don't just crease.
The laces are all frayed. Fucking hell, Jacinta.
Yeah.
Your dad's a lawyer.
Just get your dad to buy some on his way home.
Mine point up.
Creased. They're not Air Force Ones though.
They're fine.
Dunks.
But they have pointed up.
Yeah, but that's the thing that they. That's one of my conspiracies. Is that Nike
built-in crease
purposely make them creasy, so you have to buy new ones all the time.
Never noticed the crease before.
You know what you should do for that? You should rub some moisturiser in them.
I don't care about it.
Doesn't really work. And then they try and sell you beeswax in Foot Locker to get the creases out.
Just say, mind your beeswax.
And then them things that you're meant to stick in them overnight.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Was it you the other day, Rachel, that went, when we were in the shops, did you go and buy some laces? I was with somebody, they just went in like Shoe or somewhere like that.
We've not been shopping together
And just
this
bought
week.
some laces. And the woman behind the counter went, no one's ever bought these. These are only ever bought when we sell them at the end.
Yeah, multi-sale.
Just some extra laces.
Used to hate doing that at
Yeah,
Foot
no, you
Locker.
do. I can imagine. So we're on the plane, right? So get in there, and I'm supposed to be flying at 11:45. I've got a couple of hours to wait, and I see straight away it's delayed for about an hour. Fine. The weather is inclement. If the weather had been clement, I wouldn't be happy, but the weather was inclement.
Is that one of them things that you never get?
Clement weather?
Yeah.
I think you can.
Like whelmed. No one's ever whelmed.
Yeah, they're either under or over.
Yeah.
Just, how are you? Well.
I'm whelmed.
So I pay the money less the discount I have with my card to go into the lounge, which is what?
Nothing.
No, it cost me about 20 quid. But by the time you had your lunch and a couple of drinks,
What was the fettle?
what do you mean the fettle?
The food? What was it?
So I got in there for breakfast, and then I also transcended into lunch service.
So what was on offer?
So for breakfast, there was full breakfast, the full Scottish, and vegan sausages were available on order. He went, do you want 2 or 3? I said, I'll have 4. That's what I said. I'll have 4, mate. I went a sausage sandwich. So there's that, drinks, hot and cold drinks, nibbles, fresh fruit, salad bar, very nice. Plugs, comfy chairs as well. Good comfy chairs.
Have you been in the Caledonian Sleeper Lounge? You would have, wouldn't you?
Last week.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Give you loads of, I put like so many shortbreads in my bag, me. 2 cans of Coke, 2 fizzy whizzies.
You know, on a Caledonian Sleeper, did you get a bed or a chair?
Oh, I got a chair. I wasn't splashing out
you know what you get in your
400
bed?
quid for a bed.
What do you get when you get in a bed?
What?
Some Mackey's chocolate.
Do you?
Yeah. Some chocolate, and you get. And anyway,
No,
so
they give me that on that. They give you a little night pack with like some
have chocolate in
headphones.
it,
Yeah.
what's it like in the seat? Is it all right?
It's fine. I've been longer on a normal train and slept.
Right. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah. It was fine. I'd do it again.
Yeah, I'd do it again.
I wasn't on long enough to justify.
We should do it. Like, we should go to Aberdeen on the train from London, but like bunk up.
Why?
Because it's fun, isn't it? Like, we're on have midnight snacks and that.
What, and film it?
If you want.
Like, but that's
That's
like,
your kink.
Oh no, I thought you meant for this.
All right, to improve our travelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should try and do a week without using cars.
No.
All right. Yeah, so in the lounge, delayed. Then it goes, go to gate 2. So I'm like, right, we're a couple of hours late, but I'm going to go to gate 2. So get me stuff, zip me coat up, get to gate. Wait for further. So then I get on flight radar. I'm trying to find out what planes are coming in. I know this is not going anywhere. And I start saying to the dispatchers, I went, can you tell me, are we going to go on this? Because I need to tell what people are meeting me and everything else. Oh, just, you'll have to wait for further information. I went, but do you know? No, and they did know.
I don't get why they don't tell you. I don't get it, what
So,
it is, but why they don't
next
tell
thing
you
you know,
things.
Plane is now cancelled. I've got to pay again to go in the lounge. So I think I'm not going to pay to go in the lounge again. Even that for someone of my decadent excesses is too much.
Why have you got to pay to go back in?
You're only supposed to go in for 2 or 3 hours, aren't you?
I reckon they didn't. Oh, here's another conspiracy. Do you think that they did that saying go to gate 2, don't go to gate 2 to clear the people out the lounge because they needed it for new people?
There wasn't that many people in the lounge.
Oh, right.
So then we have to come out of the airport. Nobody from Logan Area spoke to us at all. So then we have to come out of the airport, wait for our bags to go on the baggage which took ages, rebook ourselves onto the next flight, for which they charged me £2.
Wow.
I'm taking this all up with the management of, I don't fucking like Logan Air.
Don't know what that is.
I fucking love it here.
That's
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's what he does. Yeah, Brian Cox.
Do you know my favourite Brian?
I fucking love it here.
My favourite Brian Cox role?
Well,
Guess.
is it the butcher from Dundee?
No, it's Uncle Argyle from Braveheart. He just turns up and just goes, yeah, your dad's dead. You're going to have to live with me now. He's like, ah.
Do you know my favourite Scottish role in a
well-fired morning roll.
Yeah, you know, I like when Sean Connery turns up at the end of Robin Hood.
Oh, it's so pointless, so mad. So mad. I love that. He's like, hey, he probably got like $500,000.
But the whole point of Richard the Lion, it's Richard the Lion, isn't it? He's the most English king, isn't he?
Well,
he's not Scottish.
He's French. They're all French.
Yeah, but he's French English, isn't he?
Yeah.
But don't tell him go, I'll be back later.
Yeah, it's fucking mad.
Anyway, that tree's gone now.
Yeah. Rachel.
That tree's gone in Northumberland.
I wonder where you are now.
Plank in a shed.
A fence round the traveller camp.
Oh.
See you, tree.
I fucking take you down, big man. No gloves. Oh. So then we eventually get told we're going at 6:10, and it goes about. I got home about 10 o'clock
at night.
Yeah, so I've been in the airport all day.
What was the?
I didn't speak to one person from Loganair.
What was the?
But I rang them.
Okay.
And I also tweeted them. And I didn't do snidey Twitter like, @Loganair, you set of fuckers. I did hey guys, is there anything going on? And do you know, this fucking passive-aggressive response they gave me.
You had 4 sausages, you cunt.
Thanks for getting in touch with Loganair. I'm able to respond within 24 hours.
Right.
If you're travelling the next 40 hours, please call this number. So I rang them. Closed.
It'd be so good if they just went, yeah, but you had an extra sausage, mate, so swings and roundabouts.
So this was at 6 o'clock, right? I've been there all day. I'd give a 2-word response to them. Can you imagine what it was?
Fuck off.
No. An absolute joke.
Absolute joke.
Hello, Justin. Thank you for getting in touch. We apologise for the cancellation of your flight. We sent out an email regarding the options you have after your flight today was cancelled. And I went, I already rebooked, for which you charged me an extra £2. I understand the weather, but people, just tell the people the truth. That's what I said. We apologise for the delay in getting the information to you today. With disruption across our network, our team are working hard to ensure the best possible. But they weren't. Every other airline was working fine.
Yeah.
Every other so basically what I'm saying is, Loganair, a few days ago went, there's going to be travel disruption on Monday. Loads of people are going to cancel. We won't have to put as many planes on. We'll have these fuckers all just checking in, and then we'll put them all on one flight, which is exactly what we did. And then, because the 6 o'clock flight I was booked on wasn't full at all.
I ate them.
Just, if you'd have told me the day before, we're cancelling that flight. But is there a rule where they're not allowed to cancel flights or something like that?
I don't know, because a similar thing happened to me in Paris, didn't it? Where I went through.
Yeah.
And all the flights were cancelled that day except the one to Manchester.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this getting cancelled? And she was like, oh, we can't say, go through.
Yeah.
And I could have rebooked
You could rebook, or you could have got the train home, or you could have got a hotel. You had a child with you.
And they were just like, nah.
It's just so frustrating. It just does my head in. And air travel is bad. If you don't, and it's my own fault, because I've made a big thing of saying it's bad for the environment, and it is. It's bad for my mental health. It's bad for my blood pressure. But it's just, I'm not doing it. I'm never flying again on these shitty airlines.
Right.
I'm just not doing it. They're just shit. I was this close to saying to somebody, look, love, I know it's not your fault. I was so mad, though. And I was kind of leading a one-man rebellion. Like, everyone else was just passive-aggressive. And I was saying things loud, going, they told me this plane is not, and all that. And I got the police involved at one point.
What?
They put the police on our queue because they could see I was getting edgy. They looked at me and they went, he's borderline ADHD.
Karen Morehouse there.
No. That's the thing, isn't it? This is the thing. This is the very nub of it all, is that we put up with so much shit in this country.
Yeah.
And this is not me being a fucking, like being all fucking, hey, I paid my money, I deserve. It's just basic.
The country's shit, told you before.
It's not a country, it's capitalism.
Well, yeah.
It's fucking corporations.
The because of that.
Yeah, because we've just put up with so much shit.
Someone, genuinely, and this sounds like I'm ranting on Facebook, but I honestly saw someone hit a pothole the other day in Chester and their wheel came off. Like, I'm not even
That's
joking.
symbolic of this country.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah.
But you keep voting. Not me.
The public get what the public deserve. They do. And if you're listening or watching this podcast and you're thinking of voting Conservative,
at the next election, you're a fucking idiot. And if you're a Patreon, you can have all your money back. And that's market forces. It's fucking ridiculous. They don't care. They genuinely don't care about us.
The reason, I'm not getting into it.
Not me, because I'm all right, and I'm not.
Electric gates.
I don't need the state. At the moment, I'm doing okay. I don't need any health services. I'm doing okay. I'm a net user. Yeah. Right. I'm a net contributor, you know. But I'm not. But you just fucking see people like it's not imaginary. There's more people on the streets. There's more people in fucking hostels. There's more fucking schools not providing good services. There's more fucking people dying because these fucking cunts don't do anything.
Can't wait to see what Rachel plays under that. What music?
But I'm not. No, and I don't. This is not for. I mean, you can edit this out if you like.
No, you're right.
And I'm not overtly political. I'm not vociferous about my politics often. But I just think it's fucking. I can't believe people can't see it.
It's because that there's no, once it's done, once you're gone, that's it.
Game's gone.
So no, but I mean like the politician people, it seems like they go, right, we've got 4 years, we'll make as much money as possible. And then there's going to be no get back on us.
No.
So fuck it. And then we'll let the other person pick it up.
Yeah.
That's all it
And
seems.
people don't care. People genuinely, Margaret Thatcher created a world in which people don't care about anybody else other than themselves. She actually said that society doesn't exist. And she created a system of enterprise, which some people did very well out of it. And there are some aspects of, no, there probably aren't aspects of Thatcherism, but there are some aspects of, there's no left and right. They're not, neither of them are ever going to be perfect. But there is some element of people, you know, there's nothing wrong with rewarding hard work. There's nothing wrong with people doing all right for themselves, but not at the cost of everybody else.
They should work harder, though, and pull themselves up by the bootstraps.
Well, they should, shouldn't they? And if they've got a bike, they should get on it to get to work, shouldn't
Little tramps.
Yeah, they should. And you know what? And there are people out there that fucking bleed the system. There are.
Yeah, but not
people
as many.
Of course, not as many.
But not as many as, like, fucking big billionaires that don't pay tax. That's the thing.
Not as many as your mum or my
Whoa.
mum. Or as mums, you know, joking. On Facebook.
I'm only joking.
Are led to believe. These people don't think this. They're told this. Mm-hmm. It's drip, drip, drip. Look at them with the flat screen TVs. You try buying a TV that's not flat screen.
Yeah.
But basically, if you lose your job now, you got to go and take your plasma back.
Yeah.
CRT.
Get a telly that's like fucking the bigger back than the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Quasimodo telly.
Yeah. Get yourself a fucking bell ringer. You know, look at they've all got mobile phones. Well, how are they supposed to get a job if they haven't got a mobile phone? If you go for a job and they go, right, what's your phone? And we go, I haven't got a phone. We go, oh yeah. Yeah, you're getting this job.
Did I mention my thing about charity on here about how I'm surprised there isn't one or there should be one? Did I mention it?
The contactless thing.
Yeah. Can't believe that's not a thing.
What? Contactless.
There should be a charity, and it's their charity. What they do is they make it so every homeless person has access to a contactless terminal.
I think they should, shouldn't they?
Yeah. Instead of donating money to the fucking donkeys.
Donkeys get well funded.
Donkeys have got Sky.
Donkeys are doing the big shop at M&S.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, do you know what donkeys have got? Flat screen TVs.
Yeah, they have.
You go to a donkey stable.
Oh.
You used to have to go in the corner, but now they can have it on any wall.
Alexa.
You got electric gates.
Sony.
Sony. Alexa.
Sony.
Donkeys have got Netflix. They've got everything. They've got Apple TV. They try to eat it all the time though because they love an apple, don't they? That's where the Apple symbol came from. Donkey bit this apple. Do you know that's one of the biggest myths about? That's one of the biggest myth stories.
Well, the apple.
Yeah.
It's a quince.
No, I don't know. It's supposed to be. You know, the myth is that Apple had the Apple symbol as a homage to Alan Turing.
Oh.
Who took his own life after biting an apple laced with cyanide after watching his favourite film, Snow White.
Oh. I thought you meant that the myth is that Adam and Eve had an apple in the garden.
Oh, no, I don't know about Apple, the corporation.
Oh, right. Can you Google what the fruit was in the Garden of Eden?
It was an apple.
Was it definitely?
Symbolic. Yeah, it wasn't an apple. They don't have apples they don't have apples there. They have figs and quinces.
Yeah,
It was an apple.
Have you Googled that?
I just know that.
What was the actual? What fruit would it likely have been in the Garden of Eden?
It was an apple.
Oh my God.
I'm going to Google it now.
I'll do it.
I'm going to do it.
We know it tells us it was an apple, but it's unlikely to have been an apple
Well,
in that climate.
Well, there's pictures of it.
There's no pictures of the apple.
There is,
from
I
the
can
Garden
see
of
it
Eden.
here.
Yeah, but there's pictures of Adam and Eve. I don't think that
There's pictures of God.
it's not what it's not what they look like.
Well, I was thought it was an apple.
And I can't believe you didn't check that one. God help your daughter with her homework.
What is it?
She got quiet, hasn't she?
An apple represents overcoming an original sin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it was a quince.
Okay.
No, we don't. It says in the Bible.
It's an apple. Christianity likely introduced the idea of the fruit being an apple.
No, because the Hebrew Bible describes the forbidden fruit only as peri, the term for general fruit, no one knows. It could be a fruit that doesn't exist anymore. Historians have speculated that it may have been one of these fruits: pomegranate, mango, fig, grape, etrog or citron, carob, pear, quince or mushroom.
Well, we're all right then. Because
Well,
no one knows anyway.
It also
The
says
Bible does not actually mention an apple.
no, and the quince is actually one of the only fruits mentioned in the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't care anyway.
Do you know how I know it though? How I know that? This is the sad thing. It's one of the questions that they ask Rosie Perez's character when she goes on Jeopardy and White Men Can't Jump.
Right.
Because she does foods beginning with the letter Q. What is a quince? What is a quahog? What is quiche? Fucking love White Men Can't Jump.
Could you do Jeopardy for foods beginning with K?
What now?
Yeah.
Kale.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
but you
one.
have to do Jeopardy.
What does that mean?
So you have to go.
This item is a cabbage like.
This item is a
vegetable.
trendy vegetable that people put in smoothies.
What is kale?
Yeah. This condiment is often red and is put on chips.
What is ketchup?
Yeah.
This children's confectionery is actually banned in America.
Kit Kat.
Kinder eggs.
Yeah, what is a Kinder Egg?
Why'd you have to say what is?
I don't know.
Because that's the Jeopardy. You got to get the question right from the answer. That's the whole point of the game show.
Or it's who is if it's a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wine bottles are in the Bible.
Is Kinga in the Bible?
What's Kinga?
She sat on a wine bottle in Big Brother. Oh no, the Kinga of Kings is in the Bible. King Herod.
Scapegoats in the Bible.
A scapegoat.
Yeah.
Who said that famously? Jeopardy.
I don't know.
Who is Jade Goody? Press the button. Well, if you're from a certain part of the world, press the other button.
Technically no.
What?
Because Shilpa Shetty was like Indian, wasn't she? She was Hindu. I don't think they have a concept of hell, do they?
Oh, right, okay.
That's such a technicality.
Yeah. What is a quince?
And there's so many assumptions in there from me. I don't know what Shilpa Shetty's religion was.
Yeah.
Not even sure that Hindus have a concept of hell, but it just made me sound really good, didn't it, for a
I
minute?
liked it.
That's what you're going to do when you lead something.
Is it my unimprovable?
Even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here. I'm gonna survive. I'm not gonna get
I don't know. Yeah.
So listen, I've moaned a lot today about on this podcast about what needs to improve. I had a right go at budget airlines and customer service in this country.
Yeah.
Let's have some positivity. Danny, it's on you to lift the general mood of this podcast. What is unimprovable?
Well, it sort of fits in with your one as well because of what time you got in. But after eights, I think that they're elite. I think it's an elite chocolate. I'm a big fan of mint chocolate as a whole.
Yeah. Dark chocolate.
Yeah, but I think
Does the mint element of an after eight take away whether it's dark or not?
I think so because I've never had a milk chocolate after eight, and I wouldn't want to know what it was like.
I've had
really.
a Bendrix, what they call them.
Bendix of Mayfair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
Do you like a matchmaker?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. But I can't eat them
Why?
because I'm not a teacher at Christmas. That's the only time you can eat them, innit?
Is it?
Yeah, when you get them off the kids at Christmas.
You can get vegan after eights now. Why are you taking the joy away?
Because
from
it's
it?
my bit, and I didn't need that. Everything's like, oh.
Because I'm going to go in with you and go, I agree with you.
But what's
The
not
one thing-
vegan about them?
The milk.
But I thought there was no milk in dark chocolate.
There is in them, I think.
Thought that was the point of dark chocolate. It was chocolate without milk.
No, not all of it. Just dark. It varies.
Oh, have you ever had dark milk from Aldi? The Mosher Roth.
Don't like
You can
milk.
get like a 60-40 blend and it's fire.
What's dark milk?
It's like a mixture of, so it's like darker than milk chocolate, but milkier than dark chocolate. It's dead nice. You won't like it.
Oh,
It's
in
not
between.
figs.
Unfortunately, After Eights aren't vegan. In 2002, Nestle.
Ugh.
Nestle. I'm going to call them Nestle. I'm going to give them the because there's no accent on the E there, so they're not getting it.
There is on the thingy though, isn't there?
Yeah, but there
On
isn't
the
there, is
brand-
there?
yeah,
So
no,
I'm
exactly.
doing the correct thing, aren't I?
You're right.
Nestle changed the formula to include butterfat.
Ah, right.
This was to prevent chocolate bloom.
Is that the white stuff?
If you've ever had a piece of chocolate that is inexplicably covered in a whitish substance, that's chocolate bloom.
Mate, the After Eights I got,
And it's effectively just sugar.
have a bit of that on it. So how fucking old are they? Like, when did they stop that?
2002.
Who did you get them on?
I bought them from a shop.
Oh, what shop?
I
Like,
can't remember, but I got
like a
them.
Premier or something? 'Cause
No,
they've
I
been
did
there
that.
years.
I did that thing where, in like October or November, I was like, I'll start getting the Christmas bits.
Ah, Aldi Shocker
Yeah.
mint chocolate thins are vegan.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Next time you go to Aldi, get me some.
I will.
Because I'm never going in there.
I mean, I don't go either. I mean,
We don't go in there. Me and Rachel don't go in there.
I'll
Rachel
get you
goes in
some.
for bags.
I'll get you some.
You don't go in Aldi.
I do.
You don't.
I go every time on the way home from this podcast normally.
Which one do you go to?
The one at Wythenshawe when I get off the M56.
Oh, you're going real. Why'd you get off the M56 there? Oh, I know where you get off.
We've stumbled on a great conversation here.
Which is?
Some Aldis are more Aldi than other Aldis.
Yeah, I'll tell you a good. I'll tell you.
Like the Aldi near me is like the middle class people.
I know an Aldi that you also will have been to. That's not the because I go to two Aldis with my mum. Levenshulme Aldi.
Oh, that's one of the
That's
Aldi.
Aldi, innit?
Yeah.
That's Aldi.
But then I stopped taking it there. Now I take it. I take it now. Didsbury
Didsbury
Aldi.
Aldi. It's different. It's so
Yeah.
like the scale between the Aldis.
Yeah.
Point North Aldi's really good. That's new.
Well,
good Aldi.
that'd be a Scally Aldi, won't it?
It's not a Scally
Scaldi.
Aldi.
Scaldi.
It's not yet. It will be,
Yeah.
but it's not yet. It's like when they build them new houses. You know, like, and they look nice right at the start.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
after 10 years and all the woods come off.
When you get chocolate bloom.
The thing is as well, this is like a socio-economic like thing that we've stumbled on. I wonder what their ordering's like. So the Scaldis will obviously be buying more like fucking
It's done by computer. That's the whole point.
sandwich
Yeah.
chicken and that.
Yeah.
And then, but the other one will be like the
Breads and the hams.
the wine.
Well,
Continental
they don't order like that. They just see what gets sold and it's just on
That's
auto.
what
Yeah,
I mean. That's
I wonder what the
essentially what I mean.
disparity
Yeah,
is
yeah,
between
yeah.
postcodes. A friend of mine used to work at Greg's, quite high up in Greg's, like in charge of sausage rolls. No, quite high up in Greg's. And you know, I don't know if it's still the case, but Greg's would have different price points depending on what the borough was or the ward.
Oh wow!
So some things would be cheaper because it was in a poorer area.
Don't like that.
My mum and dad said
That's surge pricing for sausage rolls. That
Yeah.
Aldi's dearer in Wales than it is in
Sergi-
England.
What?
Aldi's dearer in Wales than it is in England.
Should be though, because that's when you converted the money from the clown.
so yeah, that After Eights is my. I know it's,
Unimprovable. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
and you know the best After Eight you'll ever have.
The last one in the box.
No,
What?
it's the one after a curry in a restaurant.
Oh, it is.
Because sometimes there'll be like a Elizabeth Shaw's mint crisp, and
Not too long ago, you had two of those.
I don't know.
We had because we had this very discussion
On the
after
podcast?
a curry. No.
Oh, good.
In IRL, when we went for a curry in a booth,
Yeah.
and we had the After Eights afterwards, and you had both of them because I could have it.
So After Eight mint crisp, glacier mint imperial. That's the
What about Minto?
what's that?
A Minto?
You mean Mento?
No, a Minto.
I don't know what that is. I've never
They're like
heard of it.
buttery mints.
Oh, like a humbug.
No, that's a humbug. That's a black and white mint, isn't it?
I know what you mean, though.
mint- that's
like
a
a
mint
toffee
humbug.
mint. Almost.
No,
It
it's
looks
like a milky mint.
Yeah, it looks like a toffee, though.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a mint.
Yeah. Nah, you don't normally get them in the Indians. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
After Eights is the elite, then a Shaw's Elizabeth Crisp.
Are we now talking elite in the after dinner Indian
Yeah,
only?
yeah.
All right, not just mints.
No.
So you were missing out you were missing out the game changer mint.
What's that?
The world's greatest mint.
Polo.
No.
The soft mint.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Mr. Softy.
Mr. Soft. No, Mr. Softy's actually ice cream.
Oh, Mr. Soft.
Mr. Soft, won't you tell me why the world in which you're living is so strange?
Have you seen that advert, Rachel?
No.
Oh, Mr. Soft,
Uh,
how come everything around you is so soft and rearranged? It's fucking terrifying. Second scariest advert.
What's the scariest ever?
The Mets advert with the Judder Man that they had to ban because it was so scary. And the voice is actually, or the Judder Man is Julian Barrett years ago.
Right.
Beware the Judder Man, my child, when the moon is fat.
What is the Judder Man?
It was like Mets's. Do you remember
What's
Mets?
Mets's?
No, Mets. Do you remember Mets? It was like a Smirnoff Ice style drink.
Oh, yeah. Like
So-
a vodka mule.
Yeah. And so it was like this sort of Germanic forest scene, like a Black Forest Gatto sort of
Yeah, yeah.
vibe. And the Judder Man was like this fucking.
Like a Rumpelstiltskin.
I genuinely think it's what they used as inspiration for Black Frost in the Mighty Boosh.
Right. Do the line.
Beware the Judder Man, my child, when the moon is fat.
Do you remember other comedians that did adverts that got banned? James Corden's Tango advert.
Was that him?
Yeah, when he
The
got
slap
tango-
one?
Yeah, when he got tangoed, yeah. Kids were doing it.
Did
in
he get
school.
tangoed?
Yeah.
That's the best thing he's ever been in.
It was a hit. The number one mint, in my opinion. Yeah.
I hate
I
that.
have as number one advert, in my opinion. It's a local one, Northwest based.
Is it you been in it?
No, Northwest based mint.
Oh, I don't know.
Wigan. Uncle Joe's.
I don't. Uncle Joe's mint balls. I'm not. I don't know. I've never had one. Never. Genuinely, I'm not just like.
Okay, I'll get
try-
you some.
I don't know. I'm all right.
I'll get you one to try.
Okay, you bring us one. I'll try it on the pod.
All right.
I'll have my first ever Uncle Joe's mint bollock. No quiz this week.
No, what?
No quiz this week.
Why, Danny?
Just because we can't get the staff.
No, it's because we're doing a live quiz at our live show, which is on Sunday.
So it's on Sunday.
It's on Sunday. So if you're coming along, see you there.
See you there.
You're not, you miss out. Maybe because you're not a Patreon.
Maybe.
Get on the Patreons, people.
Quick.
How much is it?
£5.
Yeah.
£5. And for that, you get an extra episode every week. You get this episode early. You get chances to win products.
Loads of
You come
stuff.
to live shows.
Discount.
You keep Rachel going so she can buy a card or
Yeah,
delivery.
yeah. Keep
Yeah.
Rachel in bags.
Genuinely, that £5 will pay her delivery charge.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Got 3 months free if you sign up before the end of January and 30% off your first shop.
How much did you spend on your first shop?
Not telling you.
Tell us how much you spent on your first shop. Did you do it wisely? Did you buy a lot of stuff?
No.
Did you stockpile on your first one?
No.
Then aren't you an idiot?
No.
Why don't you just get all your washing capsules that you needed for the next couple of months?
Because I've not got loads of money.
Of course you have. You loaded you. Oh, you should have used the Patreon money. I want to look at that cookie jar later, do you? Want to see what's happening with that cookie jar. £5 to be a...
It's so disgusting.
I'm not even going to go to a joke about that sort of thing.
No.
£5 only. £5, please. Just £5. If you can be asked.
£5, please, and we'll fix the potholes. See you later. Bye.